It's 2:47 a.m. You're supposed to be asleep, but instead, you're replaying that one time you waved at someone who wasn't waving at you, or that time you said, "You too," when the waiter told you to enjoy your meal. Again, for the 43rd time this year. Meet Oliver. Oliver overthinks everything. What he said, what he should have said, what he might say if that situation ever happens again. You know, just in case. Overthinking is not just thinking too much. It's a loop, a trap, a spiral that starts with one small worry and ends with you doubting your entire existence. It's analyzing past mistakes like you're a detective, trying to solve the murder of your own dignity. There are two main flavors of overthinking: ruminating, obsessing over the past; worrying, obsessing over the future. Oliver does both, on loop, while brushing his teeth. Overthinking is basically your brain's way of trying to control the uncontrollable. It thinks, if I just analyze everything hard enough, nothing bad will ever happen. But here's the catch: nothing ever happens at all. So why do we overthink? Well, our brains are wired for survival, not peace. Overthinking comes from fear. Fear of making the wrong decision. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of being judged. Fear of regret. Maybe you grew up being criticized a lot, so now your brain constantly self-monitors. Or maybe you're a perfectionist. You want everything to go exactly right, so your brain replays every possibility like it's preparing for a TED Talk. And then there's anxiety, the overthinker's favorite drink, a nice cup of what if with a shot of maybe they hate me. Overthinking feels productive, but it kills productivity. It leads to indecision, procrastination, lost sleep, and lost joy. You talk yourself out of taking chances. You avoid sending the text, starting the project, saying what you really mean. You don't trust yourself because every decision becomes a 3-hour internal debate moderated by your inner critic. And worst of all, you miss the present moment. You're so caught up in what ifs that you forget the what is. Okay, so how do you fix it? First, you don't fix your brain, you work with it. Here are 5 real tools Oliver uses when his thoughts won't shut up. 1. Name it to tame it. Just saying, "I'm overthinking," gives you space from the thoughts. You're not your thoughts, you're the one watching them. 2. Use the worst case game. Ask, what's the actual worst case scenario? What would I do if that happened? 90% of the time, your fear is just an illusion in a hoodie. 3. Take imperfect action. Overthinking hates action. Even small action breaks the loop. Post the thing. Send the message. Say what you mean, then walk away. 4. Externalize the noise. Write it out, say it out loud, journal, voice memo. When thoughts leave your head, they lose their power. 5. Rewire with self-compassion. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be kind, especially to yourself. You're not weak. You're trying, and that matters. Overthinking doesn't mean you're broken. It means you care. A lot, maybe too much. But life isn't meant to be solved. It's meant to be lived. So the next time your brain spirals into another overthinking loop, just remember, you can breathe, you can pause, and you can take one small step forward. Oliver's still learning. And if you are too, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button. Let's overthink a little less together.